to the Hero Whispers. This is Jeannie Marie, your host and founder of Supergirls. That's 2 L's, second L for love. We are here tonight on the Hero Whispers with a beautiful young woman coming all the way from Spain, Marina MUNOZ Ceredito. And she is the founder and creator of this really cool brand called She Bites brand. And she's going to tell us all about it. And we are super excited that she's coming to us across the pond at this very late hour on her end. So before we get started, I just want to remind people that are, on the show for the first time that who we are, who Supergirls is and what we do. We're actually a movement that was started to inspire and empower young college women to launch from college to life, to help them with tools that they need to navigate the afterlife, whether it would be networking, mentoring, career, internships, whatever they need to help them in the real world after they make the transition. So we started this podcast called The Hero Whispers, and we interview these young women and hear their stories and hear their voice about how they are killing it out there in the world. And we'd love to hear them. It's very inspirational, and talk to them about how they see the world and what they're doing out there. It's really cool. So that being said, welcome to the show. And Marina, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Muchas gracias for being here with us at this late hour. This girl, it's like 11 o'clock her time. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me just give you a little bio on Marina. She is a Spanish student and entrepreneur, born and raised in a little Spanish town. She moved to Scotland at the age of 18 to start her degree in English and German. At 20, she did her year abroad in Berlin, where she worked and got introduced firsthand to the entrepreneurial community of the city. Her interest in starting her own business grew strongly here, and when she figured out a way of combining it with her desire to empower women, she created She Bites, a feminist apparel online shop. I love her story. I found her on Instagram, and we totally bonded because we have some of the same values. And I'm so happy and thrilled that she, decided to come onto the show and be interviewed by us, because I think she has a lot to say and help inspire the women in the world. So I love that we met on Instagram, Marina. I love your brand. It's so powerful and inspiring.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. You deserve it. And the first thing is, so her brand is called She Bites brand. So where did you get this amazing idea for She Bites, and what does it stand for?
Okay, so the name is She Bites. So basically in Spanish, women are called perra in a very derogatory way. And this means like the female dog, right? So these women are usually considered to have no shame, no values, no modesty. They probably enjoy sex and are very open about it. So it's basically a very negative word. And I think that you cannot change the words that society uses, but you can try to give it another meaning. So I just took the word perra and used it in a more empowering way, let's say. And at the end of the day, people bring down those who they fear, right? And most of those perras, let's say, are probably strong women who are not following the social standards of what being a woman is, and therefore are called like that. So the fact that someone would feel threatened by a woman's power, that can be empowering for many women. And this is why I started thinking about the word until eventually I came up with She Bites, because that's what dogs do, right? And everybody fears to be bitten by a dog. So they know they should keep the distance and respect them. And that's what we want here.
I love that. That is so awesome. That's what dogs do. I love that. We want to make them fear. So
that's it. That's the point.
But what inspired you, like you personally? So I know that this is, these are observations that you have about the society that you've witnessed and that you've seen in your culture, but something inside of you, like, was it your own experience, yourself, your own family? How did it come about?
I think that my hometown inspired me, honestly. So as you said, I'm from a little town in Spain, and after living abroad, I kind of realized that the community I was born and raised in was not as progressive as I would like it to be. So I have like a couple of anecdotes I remember. So when I grew up, the mothers of all of my friends, they would like stay at home, they wouldn't work, and they would always every day go to the town square for their daily coffee. My mom, however, she always worked, and she used to clean houses. And I remember these women, they would like make comments about how sad it was that she had to work. And you know, the irony here is that it's a small town, we all know each other, we all come from like immigrants who moved there to like work in the mines. So the families, they always had to work to have a piece of bread in their plate, right? So these women actually, they were not working, not because they didn't need to, but because it was not what a proper lady should be doing, right? For them, like a proper lady should just take care of the house and the kids, and that's it. And the fact that they would try to make my mom feel bad for working and contributing economically to our family, that always like was causing a feeling of discontent in me. But I mean, I was young, and that was all I knew, and so I never questioned it until I moved out, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of like this underlying theme that you really didn't understand until you got out there on your own, and then you put it together, and you kind of said, you know, don't fear, you know, you don't be so fearful of being a woman and being in power.
Yeah, and the thing is that nobody really talked out, you know, like nobody defended themselves either. Because I remember like my last year of high school, I was studying with some friends in the park, all the books in the floor, and this old man walked past and he asked us what we were doing, and we were just explaining because we were studying for our exam. And I remember he told us something along the lines of, why do you do that if you want to like marry anyways, like if you want, right? And I don't remember exactly what I told him. I just remember that I just remember the reaction of the people I was with, which was none. I was the only one who stood up, probably shouted too much, and they just told me to calm down, you know, but I cannot calm down. And the thing is that nobody should calm down in situations like this. Come on, because nobody changed anything in history by being calmed down. They were just taken advantage of, and we don't want that.
Exactly. So even at that point, you were biting.
Yeah, I mean, I always had like a strong personality, so
yeah, like you were born with this fire, and then now you're applying it to this brand, which is like blossoming. I mean, so you just launched a new website this week, right?
Yes, yesterday we did, Wednesday. Yeah,
it is. Congrats! It's gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And everyone that's listening, you should check it out. It's shebitesbrand.co.
Well, no, brand, we use brand because we couldn't get the Instagram name of She Bites, but the website is just shebites.co.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that, Marina. Yeah. So shebites.co. Easier, much easier to remember, and definitely check it out, because Marina has done so much work to it and really has put her heart and soul into it, and it's amazing, the product. So how did you get the ideas for, you know, the product and the logos and the sayings? Diosa, I love that one. It's my favorite.
Honestly, it was just like a matter of trying. The logo, I always kind of had the idea of I wanted like a mouth, I wanted like the claws of like Dracula, like a dog, you know? And the designs, it was just trying. I made a lot of them. Many of them I took them out, and I was just like asking friends and family which ones they liked more. And yeah, more or less that. Then I was like learning how to like design better. And I found like one designer in Brazil. She's like a young girl as well, an entrepreneur. And we kind of talked and we did a couple of things together. So it's just like a process of learning, basically.
So yeah, what they say for entrepreneurs is launch and iterate. So you just you just do it. And then you figure it out what works and what doesn't work. So you're doing that, which is super cool, because you got to start at some point, you know?
That's true. If you keep thinking always, you never do anything.
Analysis paralysis. For real. What t-shirt is the best seller so far?
The woman support woman, and the one of the boobies. There's like one that has like one boob bigger than the other one. That's my personal favorite. And yeah, that's like the one that has like the best feedback.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. So who is your, like, when you created this brand, and I know where it came from in your heart, but who's the audience that you're targeting?
Okay, so I mean, it's important to say that obviously everyone is welcome. You know, anyone who finds this community like helpful and gets good value out of it, they are more than welcome. But it's true that with She Bites, women are in mind. First of all, because as a woman, I understand firsthand what is to be one and the social advantages and disadvantages in the Western society, at least, obviously. But then, like, it goes a bit further, and I think about the women who, regardless of the life path they chose or they were forced to choose, women who want to fight, all of them. Those who don't want to continue settling for the crappy partner, the job they hate, the toxic friends, and women also who never settled and never will. So I'm here for them, you know, for the ones who have that spark of wanting better. And I don't care of at what age they discover this spark, as long as they have it.
That is so cool, because a lot of people need that. You know, they need that support. They can't, you know, I'm one of those people that has that fire too, right? I do things. I take a lot of initiative, and it's hard for me to understand when people, they can't do it. But there are so many people that need help and that need support. So that's why something like this is so important in the world. That people, I mean, even friends that I work together with them and like help coach them on whatever their endeavors are, whether they're starting a business, or clients I have that are starting a business or trying to find a job. I'm coaching people. I'm coaching these young women, these college women. They can't, you know, figure it out on their own because they just don't have that extra fire that like you have, you know? So it's nurturing them. It's giving them the motivation. It's giving them the inspiration. It's giving them the encouragement. And like, that's what your brand does. And that's why I think I know that's why I was so drawn to it, because I'm so aligned with your mission. I mean, what is your mission, would you say?
What's our mission? I think we want women to feel worthy of their dreams. And I don't care what the dreams of these women might be. I don't care if they want to grow a family, you know, start a business, move to another country, or I don't know, sell fucking ice cream. You know, I don't care. The dreams, they all have like the same value, right? We just want these women to like feel powerful, confident, so they feel worthy of their dreams. Because when somebody feels worthy of their dreams, I mean, nothing will stop that person. No, they will just fight. And the problem I see it like today is insecurity and low self-confidence. And I think this goes far beyond the physical appearance. It affects someone's mindset to the point it can be auto-destructive. So with all of this going on, She Bites just wants to have a positive impact on women. We want to be the reminder that they are goddesses. You know, I would tell each of them, myself, I would tell them, Mommy, you're a queen, you're a goddess every day, until they believe it. Because until they believe it, and it gets so engraved in their brains that they start to like believe and act like it, you know? So
you could feel the passion in your voice. You know,
yes,
you could really feel it.
Topic, I swear, yes.
I know, yes, I love it. It's amazing. I know you use the term confident queen. So what does that mean? Like what when you use that, I love that. What, in your opinion, like, how do you see a confident queen? What does that look like to you?
I think it all comes with self-awareness, you know, like awareness of what you truly want in life and awareness of what you deserve. And by what I want, I don't mean superficial things like what degree I want to study or the career I want to choose. By what I want, I mean, how do I want to feel? So I want to feel strong, happy. I want to feel like I'm improving in the areas I'm passionate about. I want to feel loved and supported by my people, and so on, right? So when you know how you want to feel like, you have to make that a priority, you know? And this way, everything that doesn't meet this priority, you just remove it from your mind and from your life and out. For example, I want to feel loved and supported by my people, right? Okay, so I think about my people. Who matches this desire? Okay, these people